I've tried tons of juices and smoothies over the years, but this one totally takes the cake. Or maybe it's the beet. Today I want to share with you my shocking results from drinking beetroot juice every day for 21 days. You won't believe what happened after 21 days of drinking beetroot juice. It's not all good news, so stick around until the end so you do not make any mistakes that could potentially harm your health. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Day 1 through 7. This is when I really started to notice some amazing changes. After just 7 days, I noticed that my digestion was much improved. In fact, it was like clockwork. Every single morning at 7 a.m. sharp, I would have to use the restroom. And I know what you're thinking, well, that's gross. Why would you want to talk about that? But hey, if you're like me, and you're trying to improve your health and your wellness, then this is something that you should care about because it's a big part of overall health. I was also happy to see that my workouts were better as well. I was able to lift more weight and do more reps than usual. I was even able to break a personal record by lifting 225 pounds on the bench press for 8 full reps. Now I attribute this to the nitrates found in the beetroot juice. The nitrates get converted to nitric oxide in the body, which helps to improve blood flow and oxygen delivery to the muscles. This can result in increased strength and endurance, which is exactly what I experienced. Nitrates are also found in leafy greens like spinach and kale, but it's hard to get enough nitrates from food alone, so that's why I started drinking the juice in the first place. Also on day 7, I noticed that my skin had a slight pinkish hue to it. It wasn't anything too crazy, but I definitely noticed it. If you're not used to eating beets, then you may experience this as well. Just remember that it's perfectly normal, and it will go away after a few days. Now there's nothing wrong with that, but personally, I prefer to be on the paler side, so I decided to drink less beetroot juice for the rest of the experiment. Days 8 through 14. Around this time I switched up my recipe a bit, and that's when things got interesting. I started to feel a little nauseous after each serving, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Then I realized that it was the turmeric that I added to the juice that caused the problem. I stopped putting turmeric in, and the nausea went away almost immediately. Now this doesn't mean that turmeric is bad for you. It's actually quite the opposite. Turmeric is a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant, which can help to reduce inflammation and protect against chronic diseases. I just think that my body wasn't too fond of the combination of turmeric and beetroot juice. So if you want to try this juice yourself, I would recommend leaving out the turmeric or replacing it with another ingredient like ginger. By the way, if you're getting value from today's video, please hit the like button. It helps a lot and I appreciate it. Thank you. Now moving on, around day 10, I started to notice that I was getting tired every afternoon. It was like a wave of fatigue would come over me, and I just wanted to take a nap. I didn't think that it was the beetroot juice at first because I've never heard of that being a side effect before. So I cut back to only drinking half a cup per day, and the fatigue went away. Again, this doesn't mean that drinking beetroot juice is bad for you. It's just that everyone's body is different, and some people may experience fatigue when they consume too much beetroot juice. That's why I recommend starting with just 1 4-cup per day and working your way up from there. I also recommend mixing things up a bit and not drinking beetroot juice every single day. You can alternate between different juices and smoothies to get a variety of nutrients. Days 15 through 21. As the experiment came to an end, I was feeling great. I continued to work out 5 days a week, and I continued to notice improvements in my strength and endurance. My digestion was also still on point, but my skin started to become a little irritated. I'm not sure if it was the beetroot juice causing this, or if it was just a coincidence. But either way, I decided to stop drinking beetroot juice every day so that I could focus on other types of juices and smoothies. Overall, I'm very happy with the results that I got from drinking beetroot juice every day for 21 days. The benefits definitely outweigh the drawbacks for me. However, I do think that it's important to listen to your body and take breaks when you need to. Everyone's body is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. Just because I didn't experience any negative side effects from drinking beetroot juice every day doesn't mean that you won't. So start slowly and work your way up and listen to your body and take breaks when you need to. Now let me leave you with some final words of wisdom. First and foremost, you don't have to drink beetroot juice every day to get its benefits. In fact, I don't recommend it because of the potential for fatigue and irritation. Instead, I recommend drinking beetroot juice 3 to 5 days a week and mixing it up with other types of juices and smoothies. Second, if you're new to drinking beetroot juice, start with just 1 cup per day and work your way up from there. Don't go straight for the full 1 cup per day because you may experience some negative side effects like fatigue or nausea. Third, don't forget to incorporate whole beets into your diet. Beetroot juice is great, but it's also important to eat the actual vegetable. Beets are a great source of dietary fiber, which is essential for good health. Fiber helps to keep your digestive system regular, and it also helps to lower cholesterol levels. Fourth, pay attention to your body and take breaks when you need to. If you start to experience any negative side effects, then take a break from drinking beetroot juice. You can always start back up again later on. And finally, don't expect overnight results. Drinking beetroot juice is not a magic pill. It takes time to start seeing results. So be patient and consistent with your juicing, and you will eventually see results. Alright, now that you know my shocking results from drinking beetroot juice every day for 21 days, it's time to hear from you. Have you ever tried beetroot juice? What was your experience like? Leave a comment below and tell us about it. And if you haven't tried beetroot juice, then what's stopping you? Give it a shot and see how you feel. You might be surprised at the benefits that it can bring to your life. Speaking of benefits, you'll want to check out the next video I have for you. It's on the top 5 foods that boost testosterone naturally. These foods are packed with nutrients that can help improve your testosterone levels and overall health. So don't miss out. Click the link and see you in the next one.